Welcome back. We're here at the lovely Sunapee Landing Trading Company, and joining me now is owner Christine Corey. Welcome and thanks for hosting.
Oh, you're very welcome.
This is just a great place to film. So much to see. I can't wait to go shopping after the shoot.
I hope you do.
So tell us a little bit of how you got started in the business.
Well, my background is I am a master restoration artist, focusing on porcelain, frames, and sculpture, bronze, marble. And that's what I used to do. I'm a blacksmith, a silversmith. I do pottery, oh goodness, silk screen, artwork. And it takes all of those different areas of expertise to really be able to be good at restoration, because you have to know shape, you have to know color, you have to, there's just so many components. And I used to say I was a jack of all trades, master of none. Well, it turned out all that combined made me a master of this.
Right.
And so that's how my late husband Bill and I met, was I actually ended up restoring some of his work.
Oh,
so
what a nice
so
story.
that's how we got together. And the store here was always Bill's dream, to be able to have a really great store, great destination, a place that people could come, feel comfortable, and find some really wonderful and unique things at really reasonable prices.
Yes, I love the destination, because it is a destination. You could spend
really
hours
is.
in here. You have 2 floors.
We have 2 floors. 2 years ago, we just demoed part of our building and made it bigger and put a whole second story on. I actually have people come in at the end of the day, at the end of their work day, and they say, "Chris, I'm not here to buy anything." Well, maybe. I'm just here
Never say never.
I've just come to decompress. So I'll find them sitting in a chair somewhere, just listening to the music and just decompressing, and that's okay.
It's a lovely space. It really is.
Thank you.
You've got an extra level of customer service, though, with your deliveries. And then talk a little bit how we were talking off camera, how you can go into someone's home and really help them.
Oh, yeah. Well, I don't have the ABCDEFG after my name to give me the kudos for being a decorator, designer, what have you. Not to knock those that do.
Right.
But lots of times when we go into a home, people will say, "Well, I just don't know where to put this, that, or the other thing." And so we'll help them.
Yeah.
So if you move this over here, and have you thought of moving that over there, and try to use what they have.
Right.
And help them out that way. And that's free of charge. I don't charge people for that. It's playing.
Yeah. Well, with your eye, that's probably a very fun part of the job. Yes, and you've got
it's
such
always
a great
fun.
eye.
Yeah, it's always fun.
Let's talk a lot about your artists, because you've got a couple different collections here, and then you've also got a few different shows that come in and out as well.
True. We started our store with just furniture, antiques, and such. 2 years ago, when we had our renovation complete, I had said, we always wanted to have a gallery. And because we host the Fine Artists exhibition in the summer, we have great artists. This would be a perfect time to start the gallery. So our gallery is 2 years old. The artists that you find in our gallery are the artists that participated in our Fine Arts exhibition. And it was a thank you for them to participate. So they have free wall space in my gallery.
Nice.
And their work will stay there for 1 year until the next show. And then whoever it is that's participating will then have the wall space for another year.
That's great exposure, because it's so
great
hard
exposure
for artists who might have a studio that's out of the way to get exposure, but here you are in this great location. That's terrific. Yeah, mention who you have right now, because they're actually some of our local favorites.
Well, I have Mary Jane Q. Cross, of course, and we are her home gallery anyway.
Yes.
We have Deb Bacon, we have Mimi Wiggins, we have, oh goodness, there's like 23 different artists. I can't even think of them. I should have had my list for you.
Yeah, well, that's great. That's a must-see. I went this summer, and I was blown away. Had company in town, and I was amazed at the quality. And you get to meet all the artists, which is such a treat.
Yes, yes. And it is all juried, and one of the jurors is myself.
Yeah.
And what we try to do is to not have 10 people who paint the same way.
That's right.
And it is just painting. It's no mixed media or anything. It's just painting. And this way, everybody is unique. Mm-hmm. And we're careful with that.
Yeah, that's great. Well, we're going to be here for the next 3 weeks. We're going to get to see lots of sights and sounds of Sunapee Landing Trading Company. Thanks again for hosting us. We have your information up on the screen. People should start with the website, but don't let it stop there. You've got to come.
You've got to come in.
You've got to come and see for yourself.
Even guys like to come in.
Yes.
They're like, oh, we're not going into another antique shop. Go get them.
Yeah.
Because they're the ones that are the last ones out.
Yeah. I love it. Good. Well, thanks so much for taking time with us today.